Does anyone have a question you'd like to ask?
Stuart, I have a question, Derek.
Yes, Derek?
I am feeling a lot of stuff coming up right now in my life and trying not to overthink it. But I have noticed that I have reason to be grateful that I'm feeling it because it was there. And of course, you knew it. And thank you for the energy in the class.
You're welcome, Derek. It's there. It's inside each and every one of us. And often people get very shocked when suddenly all these things start coming up or manifesting in their daily life. And it's all there. And the blessing is that you don't know how to kind of win the battle with yourself unless you truly know what you're struggling against. And this meditation will bring up things that are hidden in very remote areas of the unconscious, things we buried years ago, that are just lurking there and creating tension inside us. The meditation will bring that up. Then it's our job through, mastering the craft of this double breathing exercise to transform all of those remote kind of little demons that live inside us into energy of chi, an open heart, love, quiet mind, which frees us to be able to receive spiritual energy to guide our lives. That pathway for spiritual energy is no longer blocked by all of those kind of little creatures that live in our unconscious, that make us crazy. And we don't even know they're doing it, but they're really serious tensions. So this meditation will bring all of that up. The best thing you can do is to truly bring that energy to the chakra right below the navel and transform these pockets of tension into chi, into harmony, balance, foundation. This is at the core of our meditation practice, being able to transform the things that are killing us into life-giving energies. It's right at the core of everything I learned from Rudy and everything I'm trying to teach people that practice this meditation, taking the things, all those areas in us where we're right and we know better than everybody else and all this stuff that just does nothing but create tension in the world. Transform it into love. Transform it into chi, into rootedness, harmony, balance. Transform it into a throat chakra that's open so we can truly communicate. If you open the heart and you open the throat chakra, then you communicate with love, with compassion, with forgiveness, with the highest elements of what it means to be a human being. That's the work. And as I've said at least 100,000 times, the only person we're up against is ourselves. And the energy of a meditation class will get a direct mirror image of who and what we are, given the opportunity because of that image to transform the things that are really doing damage to us into life-giving energies. So what you talked about, Derek, is very important because that's what happens. It comes up. It's like dredging, a river or a pond, all the garbage comes to the surface and then they clean off the surface. This is the same thing. The problem is people are not, they're afraid to go mind themselves. People are scared, if you'll pardon my Bronxese, they're scared shitless of confronting what really exists inside them. And the more they do it, the less frightened they become, and the freer and freer they come of those things that are keeping them from having a spiritual life. I mean, it's kind of wonderful to not be burdened by all these tensions that just exist inside people. And yet everybody can master them. We all have chakras, we all have minds, breath. We have all the tools that can do it. We're born with them. As I always say, we don't have to go shopping for them. You don't have to go to Walmart's to find them, or some big, one of these monster shopping centers that people go to. They're all inside us. We're born with them. But the objective world, the material world, all the things that people struggle for, that they somehow believe are going to make them happy. The next pair of shoes, the next car, the next house, the next relationship, all these things are supposed to make, and none of them do. They turn people on for the moment. And the only thing that can truly make people happy is they learn how to live with their heart open. Then you can, share the deepest parts of yourself with another human being unconditionally. Does anyone else have a question they would like to ask? It's kind of scary to discover that the only person in the world you're really up against is yourself. I mean, that's how close to home it is.
Thank you.
Then do we do something about it? And, these classes are about that. Sitting down and working is about that. Mastering the chaos inside oneself. Does anyone else have a question? I hope what I'm talking about is clear, and I hope what I'm talking about doesn't chase you all the way. Very often things like this do, oh man, I got to deal with me. I can't fix the external world and it'll be better for me. It'll be better for you for a minute. And then, I mean, when I was a kid, I used to hitchhike around Europe. I was like 21 years old and I would hitchhike all over Europe. And I always got a chuckle. This is before I met Rudy. That I was in Belgium, I remember thinking, oh, Stuart, the language is different, the food is a little different, people are different. And then I would hitchhike to Austria and Germany. The language was different, the food was different. And then I would hitchhike to Italy, and it was the same thing. And I would finally recognize the only person who hasn't changed is you, Stuart. Everything else in the external world has just changed. You haven't changed. And I kept drawing to myself the same insane situations that were keeping me from being happy. I hadn't changed inside. Does anyone else have a question they would like to? As I've said many times, the only person on earth we live with 24 hours a day is ourselves. And if we can't make friends with ourselves, it's going to be very difficult to make friends with the rest of the world. That's where it starts. Liking yourself, having self-worth, loving yourself, having a purpose in life. Does anyone else have a question? Okay, I just have, I'll announce this. We've been announcing it. I'm having another retreat, my birthday retreat on, I think, the 8th, 9th, and 10th of August. And if you're interested in coming, let us know, because there are spots open, and I think, honestly, believe nobody should miss these retreats. They are transformative, they change people, and really extraordinary kind of weekends that people go through. So if you'd like to attend, you can get in touch with Jennifer or myself, and we put your name on the list and give you all the information about what's involved in coming. Does anyone else have a question they would like to ask? So funny, out of the 12 people that came to the last retreat, 10 of them signed up to come to the next one. I mean, that's really interesting. So if you're interested in coming, there's still spots open, and embrace whoever comes and do my best to make it into some kind of a great weekend. Okay, if there are no more questions, God bless you all. Thank you, and have a wonderful day. And people in Israel, please be safe. Please be safe. It seems like it's getting worse and worse there. So just listen for the sirens. If they come, just go where you're safe. And God bless you all. Thank you. And thank you for being in my life. I have nothing but gratitude for that. And I'll see everybody. There'll be a class on Tuesday. I will see you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Stuart.